live.
Nice. Boop, boop, boop. And there she is. There she is. Just like
Perfect.
a B&H commercial.
Ooh. You shouldn't shop with them because of Ninja. Although in the recent episode, he said that they did end up sending the things.
Oh, well, that's good. So he lied to us.
Well, no. Apparently, they sent it
But it's
the
more fun to say
day
he lied.
after the video went live. Which
Interesting.
both of them think is probably means nothing, but could mean something.
No. Yeah.
Brett S. Sup, duders?
Interesting.
Hang on for just a second, guys. Ow. I got a tick. I went for a walk today. All right, there we go. We're all good. I didn't take my flea and tick medication this month, so...
yeah. Put a little goop behind your neck or whatever they... however it works.
There you go. Squish them good. Yeah, a lot of ticks around me. Get them every now and then. Forsaken, yo, lucky bat. Blep. Alright, I have been waiting for right now all day because I get to weather the speeder.
Ooh.
This should be lots of fun.
Hi, Sydney. Love your videos.
Thanks. Yeah.
Ooh, opening up a cold one. Red S, starting on my last squad of Necron warriors.
Nice. That's what every Necron player says. This will be the last squad.
Right. Lucky bat, right between the shoulders and down to the butts. Exactly.
And a crimson. Hoi, hoi. Need to make like
My chat's 10 seconds behind your chat.
Nice. Simon the Modernized Monkey. Don't worry. Calm down there. Calm down. I'm here.
Oh, good. I know we can't start the stream without you.
Now I'm checking for more ticks. Okay, I think we're good. They're tricky little buggers. You don't feel them. They've got whatever that stuff is that makes you not feel.
Yeah, it's them and dentists have the same stuff.
Andy Crimson just took my first crack at non-metallic metal. Would y'all take a look in the Whip channel and tell me what you think? Ooh, I love a good non-metallic metal. I'm going to have to do some of that soon. I guess Superman's stuck in my head. Attempt at non-metallic metal using Zumakito's method. Ah, I like it. I don't know if this angle just doesn't show it off perfectly, or otherwise I would say it could use maybe a little bit more contrast. Or like more darker, a little more darkness.
A little bit more dark.
But I like it. I like that it's very blue.
I
almost feel like almost all non-metallic metal needs to be a cheat, and you actually do have to sneak in a color, whether it's blue or green or brown.
I mean, that it does make sense. Maybe a little blue of the sky, maybe a little green of a forest.
Yeah. Brett S. Nah, it's my last squad. I have 42 warriors now. Don't need no more than that.
I don't know. Kind of sounds like you're quitting.
I mean, I have 80, which really means I should buy 20 more so I have 100. Exactly. That's really what that sounds like. Good mother dude. Sap dudes.
Zap, zap, zap.
Dr. Jay, I was thinking another nice piece of weathering you could add would be a couple of worn areas on either side of the floorboards where boots have scraped. Weathering there, the dark red to the metal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Moniteur, howdy, friends. Bredess, I have 80 Chaos Cultists. Does that count? 80 Chaos Cultists. I'll allow it. But really, you got to get those numbers up.
Mm-hmm. Right. I mean, amateur hour. 42. Mm-hmm. Also, 80? Not 100?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, what the hell?
Just 20 off?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, only 20 off.
Sinus Caden. That looks legit AF. Yeah. Is that the right color? Is that how I was doing this before? It kind of looks like it's not. Here, what's on my palette? I can make do with that, I think.
Simon the Lobotomized Monkey. I have ordered the parts to kitbash some more cost-effective Death Corps of Krieg models. I feel like I'm hacking the system.
Yeah. Hack the planet! Hack the planet! Like the movie Hackers.
But I had 120 and I sold 40 on eBay.
That's probably the smart move.
Yes.
Happy Dick. About time we got a manly burp out of Jay.
I mean, you are using performance enhancers right now. I know. I think when we do the call-in show again, we got to make sure that we bring the burps too, because that's I think the only thing that we were missing is rudely burping into people's microphone or burping directly into people's ears, and then they could respond to our burps.
Yes.
Also, nobody burped.
No
other people burped. That honestly, you're missing.
Which I have a theory because you brought up before that we burp way more than everyone else we've ever met. I wonder if it's just a thing where you train yourself to do it.
Yeah, could be.
So like most people have been training their whole lives to not burp.
To suppress it.
To suppress it, where we've been training our whole lives to not only burp every chance, but also to make them like loud and obnoxious.
That sounds about right.
Simon the Monomus Monkey. At this point, I'm basically Matthew Broderick in War Games. Oh, that Matthew Broderick. He was in Inspector Gadget.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness.
What
a movie.
Mm-hmm. The distraction. Trying to download Mass Effect, so I just stopped by to drop a dislike for you.
Nice.
Oh, well, how thanks.
Need like a
chuckle. They were too starstruck to burp, probably.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds about right.
Scientist Caden. Painting more Blood Angels myself. There is also whiskey and other legal things. Ka-chow.
The Cars movie? He says ka-chow when he does a turn.
Alexander Ballard. I really enjoy all your content. Nice. We enjoy our content too.
Mm-hmm. All I do is watch EOB videos all day.
Mm-hmm.
Got an unhealthy obsession with them.
Heavy heretic. Matthew Broderick probably wishes everyone would forget he was in Inspector Gadget. Yeah, really, we all should be praising him for his performance in Godzilla, Godzilla 89? That other classic movie.
J.A. Lightning McQueen themed Speed Freaks Works.
That could be amazing.
I like it. That's yeah. That'd be pretty good.
Dr. Trogle, since YouTube doesn't show viewer accurates to the number sub counts, anyone know how many subs you are from 50K? It's just saying 49.9K.
Yes,
oh, I'm sure.
Figure this out right this second. We are 67 away.
Oof. Yeah, if anyone hasn't subscribed and dropped a downvote on this video.
I mean, by tomorrow we'll hit it.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. Unless we don't, then I'll look like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine me looking like an idiot?
It is crazy the way the subscribers just ticks along.
It just goes up.
It's the only thing. It's the only thing that's consistent for us.
That is very true. Although views are a lot more consistent than they used to be.
That's true.
I would say these past 2 months. Mr. Smudge13, do you guys get to play often or at all? That's a great question. We play every week on Saturday. We play 1 game of Kill Team. I think, well, a few times we played a couple games.
Mm-hmm. Depends on how fast one of us loses.
Yeah, that's very true. Simon the lobotomized monkey, currently calling all of my extended family, telling them to sub. Perfect.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, if between all of you have 60 Google accounts.
Oh yeah.
we could do this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you better believe I got a couple Google accounts.
Oh yeah, ones that you'll never get to know what they are.
Mm-hmm.
Secret accounts.
Mm-hmm.
With our secret YouTube channel.
Grand Park, why are we downvoting the YouTube video? Because it's your duty.
Yep.
But it's funny.
It is.
And
funny.
it's the same exact thing as leaving a like. It's just engagement. Like, I think YouTube almost probably prefers people to hate watch a video. Because we'll probably get more views.
That is true. So hate watch it.
Yeah. The distraction. Screw it. It's going to take over 10 hours to download, so I'll just grab a beer and rejoin you guys.
Yeah.
Coec 15324. I'd like to thank you for doing this daily stream because it reminds me that painting can take time, and I feel like less of a useless piece of shit for taking so long to paint minis. Oh yeah, it is an crazy amount of time.
Right.
Like when I paint something if I paint something in a video, it probably took at least 10 hours.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And like it's boiled down into 3.
Right, because it looks like it took 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Because we only show 3 brush strokes of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
In reality.
Kyle Razman, which version of Kill Team do you guys play? 100p, 125, 200 commanders, or without commanders? We've been just doing standard out of the original book, but we're planning on switching up pretty soon. With elites, at least.
Probably about time.
Yeah.
It's because we're perfect at the game now.
Mm-hmm.
Happy Hertic. It's everyone's patriotic duty to downvote the stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Sinus Caden. One day YouTube will change that in the algorithm, and you will be effed.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I think because it works for them. Like, it doesn't matter if people are hate watching. Like, people hate watching a video is just as good for YouTube as people watching it because they love it.
That is true.
They may one day get rid of the downvote, although it seems like they won't. But we still will be fine, I think.
Yeah. Also, we'll just say, upvote.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, be pretty easy.
Something about the dude. Hate watch it. Man, this stream sucks ass. Gonna keep watching, though.
Nice.
I mean, we get some commenters on our videos who are like that.
Oh my god, but that's not a JK though.
No.
and that makes it even more fun to me.
Mm-hmm. We had somebody who watched a couple videos over the course of a day and left mean comments on all of them.
Yeah. And I don't know why you would do that.
Yeah. The distraction. What is the longest you've ever took to paint one piece? I once spent over 40 hours on a Forge World Primarch. Wow. I don't know if I've ever spent that long. Probably maybe a little bit over 20 hours.
Grant Park. So this is what goes on EOB After Dark. I had hoped for more burping and Jay and Crocs. Well, I mean, I'm sure both of those are true.
I mean, yeah, Jay is in Crocs right now. I do love me a good Croc.
Mm-hmm. Chicky Nugs. Wow, mean comments on the internet? Lame. I know. Can you even imagine? Although, I mean, I don't mind a comment.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, comment is great for engagement.
Chicky Nugs. Jay and Crocs and jorts. Still waiting for that. Where my Patreon money going towards? Both the dude. Jay's beautiful green burp scented Crocs. Exactly. You should make a candle called Crocs. And it smells like rubber.
Crocs by Jay. Sarastro, when he painted this, he used a paint called Xandri Dust. But I don't think I own that.
I've heard of that paint.
What color does that look like? I can mix it, I'm sure. GW Xandri Dust Paints. It's blue? Oh no, it's not. It's okay, it's Vallejo Earth with a little bit of white paint in it. Perfect.
Hmm.
Dr. Drokel. Jay watched the first episode of a Star Wars fan series on YouTube called Bucketheads. Starts from the view of a TIE fighter pilot at Endor and goes to stormtroopers after the star explodes. Pretty good. Ah, neat.
Is Rey in it?
Kyle Razman, what is your preferred faction for kill team for both of you? Well, I've played a bunch.
I've played orcs, so I'm gonna say orcs.
I played orcs, Tyranids, but just 4 lictors. What are they called? The Eldar guys. Harlequins. And have I played anything else? Space Marines?
Space Marines.
Is that it? That's probably it.
I think the only other army that we have access to is Eldar.
Yeah,
and technically Dark Eldar.
That's true. I don't think I've played Eldar.
Nah.
Yeah.
No normie Eldar.
Mm-hmm. Although we've seen Ben play it a couple of times.
Yes, and he won.
Mm-hmm. I don't know which one's my favorite. I mean, I've only ever fought orcs. Boy, which one would be my favorites?
Oh, did you say Necron?
Oh yeah, and Necrons. You know what? I really dug the Necrons. I like that they're simple. I like that they're pretty darn good. I like that it's just kind of everything is pretty good. You don't have to worry about like getting your specific power plays to go off or anything like that. Stuff is just pretty good and pretty tough and pretty durable. So I really like that about the Necrons. I like that they're really tough to take down with decent saves across the board. 3-up saves, 4-up saves. And their reanimation protocol means that if they roll a 6 on the damage table, they don't take the wound. Which is pretty great. And they even have a stratagem that lets them re-roll... it makes the opponents roll an extra dice for the damage table and then pick the lowest, which is really helpful for if it's like a really, really high strength weapon that's going to insta-kill me. Well, all of a sudden, those 3 dice you roll on the injury table are going to help me, not hurt me. So I really dig the Necrons. And they don't have to worry about morale very much.
It is true. That is a big worry of mine.
Mm-hmm. And they're easy. Like, there's just a couple of units available to them.
I'm always worried about morale. Aquino Quinones, the biggest problem with the Landspeeder is that Jay forgot to paint the embroidery on one of the dancer's skirts.
Hapakuma, sweet. I have all 6 original lead pewter Harlequin female models. Those will work.
Nice.
I think my Harlequin kill team was 7 models? 8 models? 6?
I don't know.
I think it was 7. Grand Park Jay, have you ever tried to play the Star Wars Galaxies? Nope. Jace Nicoletti, Jade, have you ever run a Hexmark Destroyer? No, but I love the sound of them. Just a deep striking suicide unit that drops in, tries to blast something off the board, and then just sits there, maybe gets into combat, maybe doesn't.
I took that a little too literally. I was like, what sound do they make? Trying to think.
Mm-hmm. I really like the model looks
robot
great.
Noises?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get one and add it to my Necrons, and I'll probably take it every game. I love units that are just going to let me do something interesting. And so yeah, just, deep striking a unit and letting it blast at some orcs, probably take out quite a few guys. I think they have this special ability where they get to shoot again. Or no, maybe I'm thinking of the... I might be thinking of the Gene Stealer cult guy, who's very similar. But I think they get to generate more hits every time they kill something. So yeah, I just love units that are kind of fun. And that seems like a fun unit. And I think it's an elite choice, which is great because over half of the Necron Codex is elite choices. So even though I have probably 5,000 points of Necrons, I have to bring all of the troops I own and all of the, heavy support I own because literally everything else I own is in the elite choice. And it seems like that's a trend for all the codexes, which is interesting.
Dr. Drokel, they obviously make pew pew noises.
Very astute.
Worrying about morale. Don't call me Shirley. Worrying about morale. The only thing I'm worried about is who's Nick going on a date with.
Ooh.
Well, I don't kiss and tell. That means no one.
Jess Nicolette, I say Deep Strike with Ophidians and Scorpex with the Veil of Darkness on a Lord. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's better things. than get one lone guy in to let him try to shoot something. But I think it sounds like fun. Like, I would take them and just kind of throw them away in every game and see what happens. Because I'm sure there'd be some games where it's like, oh, dropping him on the backfield grots and just letting him blast him away. That was perfect. And there will be some games where it's like, he whiffed against taking out those tractors and he just kind of sat there. Kyle Razman. So, can we get a video on converting the Primaris Mario Kart to make it less carts? Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I don't own one. It's grown on me a little. I still don't love it. I think I'd probably, if I wanted to do the new Primaris, those things, whatever they're called. I think they're called ATV, which is crazy. Just use a real world thing. I'd probably get the 3D print sidecar.
Yeah, that is certainly a lot better. Simon the Lobotomized Monkey, I don't kiss and tell means I play Scrabble with my mom every Tuesday night. No, because I'm streaming. But after the stream, that's what I do.
Dr. Jokel, Jay, on the dust on the windshield, you could use a Q-tip and wipe away a circular area on the inside of the driver. Uses his sleeve to wipe to see better. Yeah, what's kind of funny, they've done a thing which is pretty standard in most war games, where the vehicles are slightly undersized and characters are slightly oversized. So the pilot's head actually sticks up just a little bit over the windshield.
Amazing.
Although I think I've discovered why I had so much fun painting these guys and why I haven't been having as much fun painting 40K. And it's about size. Here, I'm about to put Greedo and a Primaris Space Marine on camera.
You're saying that size matters?
I think size matters. Because, I mean, Greedo painted up in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, and every brushstroke mattered. Every brushstroke was like, ooh, this is getting finished. But the Primaris Space Marine, there's just so much more work.
You know, that's my theory about why I painted up those grots. Mm-hmm. I had so much fun, and then I had to paint up those boys, and I did not have as much fun. I think that's a similar theory. It's you get to see small things get done quicker, which is more fun. Mm-hmm. Are you looking through your patented paint buckets?
Yeah.
Paint bins? Chicky nugs. Probably just me, but is anyone losing connection to the stream? I have been as well. It seems like it's a YouTube issue, though, because if I refresh it, it comes right back. Yeah, it looks like it's happened to a few other people. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's us. I just think that there's something.
Yeah, my connection says excellent.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Dr. Jokel, a GW Mini is now officially referred to as a Maxi.
Dr. Jokel, stream has been working fine for me. That means that you're by YouTube. YouTube is. You're the closest to YouTube.
Don't call me Shirley. This is the speeder from 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea, right? Correct. Oops. Nope, that's just straight green. I don't want it to be green. I want a color. I guess I gotta use my original color and darken it. I think I used Cadian Flesh Tone. Weird, crazily enough. I never get out that paint. Cadian flesh tone and dryad bark. Gotta do it to make some dirt. Simon the Bottomized Monkey. I've only painted Tiny Guardsman with it, and my pot of Death Guard green is almost gone, so I didn't know. I don't know about that conspiracy. Scientist Caden. Primaris is a conspiracy against my wallet. I dropped $1,200 on my first company project because I can never just do the smart thing and buy paint one box at a time.
Dr. Drogle, LOL. As soon as you read the comments and said I was by YouTube, it crashed. LOL. Yeah, now it's just I can't even get it to come back. It'll join for a minute and then it'll crash.
Well, we got half an hour left, folks.
Let's see.
You can keep watching or you can go to Netflix. Whatever you need to do.
Keep watching. Wild. Let's see if they've said anything. Sometimes they'll say, "Oh yeah, there's a lot of problems." Oh, yep. Yeah, if you're having issues uploading or watching videos on YouTube, including live streams in the last 45 minutes, this issue has been fixed. It has not. I know. Well, we have to upload it. I have to upload a video after the stream. So that'd be fun.
Gosh, this isn't even darker. What the heck? Me not being able to mix my paints properly. I want something dark. How did I make this? I must have used a little red. That's what I must have done. Distraction. Lots of crashing.
Chicken nugs. It's fixed for the streamers with 1 million subs. Oh yeah, guaranteed. Yep.
How on earth does this stream go? How could there be any problems with getting this stream into space and then back down to people's homes?
Grant Park. It's because we dislike the video.
Yeah, if you dislike the video, YouTube knows they don't have to invest. They don't have to invest a lot of power into it.
That makes sense.
Death Struggle? Bro, the ads crashed when I tried to reload. It's bad when YouTube doesn't get to play ads. That is bad.
Wild.
Wait, is this saying when highlights? Yeah, this is the color I was using. I just have to put black paint in there too to try to darken this up.
Jesse Nicoletti, the Chinese are hacking our satellites again. Probably.
I'm gonna guess that was too much black paint to add. I don't know, maybe that'll work. Grand Park, what do you like to listen to while hobby painting? Usually YouTube, podcasts. I would like to get back into audiobooks because I like having read audiobooks. But it's not as much fun to listen to audiobooks as it is to listen to other stuff sometimes.
It is true. It is true.
But I do want to read a bunch more 40K books. Gosh, this paint isn't dark at all. What can I add to darken it? I want to read a bunch more Space Marine books because I have a feeling this whole big debacle about female Space Marines and Space Marines and stuff. I want to write something about how Space Marines have kind of inconsistent writing in 40K, and I want to read more Space Marine novels so that I have a little bit more to back me up on this. Because it seems like from all the codexes and everything that Space Marines are barely human monsters made to fight the different different aliens of 40K. But every time they show up, they're just people. Because, just people make for more interesting stories.
Mm-hmm.
But if they're just people, are they really living up to their, to their lore? Jesse Nicolati, the belt you just made, the deer below my deck run.
Oh my god.
Grandpa, you a fan of Oculus or Luton? I love Luton. Love Luton. He's one of my faves. Luton and Voldemort are who I like to listen to for lore. And I do need to rewatch If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech, because that show's really funny.
Jubles, I'm making a tabletop Mad Max Wasteland system, which I felt pretty passionate about. Now, the hardest part, I need to find some friends to play it.
That is the hardest part. Did you come up with the rules from scratch, or are you basing it off of some game system?
Grant Park, any thoughts on the content creators being press ganged into Games Workshop service?
I don't know anything about that, and I don't know if anyone else knows anything about that.
I don't know what that means.
It's the animators. People think that the animators are being threatened into joining Games Workshop.
Why?
Well, because Games Workshop bad.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I don't buy that.
I don't buy it either. I know some things have gotten like cease and desist notices.
Mm-hmm.
And some things,
which might be a little bit fair. I mean,
yeah, like if you're literally making a 40K show and taking money for it. Like I know Last Church was like a big deal on Patreon. And was getting a lot of buzz, and Games Workshop put the kibosh on it.
Mm-hmm. But it is... I feel like they probably hired them because that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Because imagine, if A Star Days and stuff, got millions of views, and a bunch of people made reaction videos to it that got millions of views, you probably would want to keep that going.
He comes in, nope, still ain't working.
Yeah, it's a wild world. I haven't had a refresh in a while, so that means that I'm probably gonna have to.
Yeah, I know plenty of YouTubers have talked about how these.
I have to now.
Yeah,
that's so funny.
Has talked about the creators getting strong armed, but I haven't heard any legitimate claims that I take too seriously. So, I mean, I'm a Games Workshop shill, but Grant Park hired, or what's the alternative? A long lawsuit, hours of work lost? I don't know. I mean, there's still lots of 40K animations on YouTube that aren't being taken down. I feel like...
I don't know. I don't think you can do that as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's you don't become... I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. It's not. I don't think it's either you're hired or you're just screwed.
Yeah.
Because isn't that like indentured servitude? And you can't do that.
So, I mean, I don't know what happened. It could be a weird, Disney villain thing going on where, yeah, Games Workshop's like, oh, we're going to get our best lawyer, Dan, over in publishing if you don't immediately cease and desist.
Wouldn't it be this? And if, you're hired, but then they can't sue you, right? So then don't you just quit your job then? Immediately? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think it doesn't make any sense to me. Dr. Jokel. Nick and Jay planned these outages, so we have to keep refreshing and watching their ads.
Nice. I mean, if you have ad blocker, now's the time.
That's true. Yeah, there seems to be something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I also like how good old Team YouTube says it should be complete now. Doesn't mean that it is. Which is pretty funny.
Just Nick, they could be that they have gone after the ones in the UK, but outside country is too tough to go after. ZDBQ. What? I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever know. I mean, unless one of them spills the beans and says, I've actually been coerced into this.
I
don't think we'll ever know.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But I don't necessarily believe the YouTubers who don't know what they're talking about when they say that there's a chance that these people have been coerced or press ganged or threatened.
Yeah. ZNBQ, what is happening or not happening? There's some problems with the good old YouTube streaming at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know, but I think I'm gonna I guess side with the Games Workshop on this one. That who knows,
right? And because they're paying us.
And because they're paying us, they're paying us tiny bits of money to defend them on this live stream.
God, I wish. How hilarious would that have been?
Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Probably not though.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I mean, I think even if Games Workshop did send them a nastygram, they would just have to take, Games Workshop would have to take them to court if they wanted the video down. They would probably just send a nastygram, and they would have to remove any, words or things, descriptions that link them to Games Workshop products.
Yeah, because there's some stuff going on with YouTube right now with some lawsuits, and the biggest thing is if you don't do a content claim on YouTube before you sue people, it doesn't really work. You have to go through YouTube first, and then if YouTube doesn't take it down, if the content creator doesn't take it down, then you have some legal standing. But usually you start with the platform first. So it's not I don't know. They would have to make sure everything was taken off of YouTube first.
Yeah, so this isn't going to be a problem until Games Workshop sends us a cease and desist.
Exactly.
Don't call me Shelly. Duncan Rhodes escaped the grasp. Oh, yeah. Duncan.
I mean, I'm sure you realize you can make more money.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they were probably paying him, what, $12 an hour? And he's like, guys, I'm worth way more than that.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? And he's like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah, exactly.
So, kind of random, but I noticed you often reflect on YouTubers when you're referring to criticism of Games Workshop. What YouTubers are you referring to? Oh, that's Patreon exclusive content.
Yeah, that's called a Patreon only.
Mm-hmm. Only the patrons get to know that information.
Mm-hmm. Jesse Nicoletti. Wow, 9 people in chat. Yep, it seems like. Could you imagine that a stream where you have to keep refreshing isn't the most popular one?
Yeah. ZDBQ tips $5. Now I'm paying you a small amount of money to do stuff. Say dentists are real. Dentists are real. With that said, dentists are fictional.
Yep.
Simon the Lobotomized Monkey, we are the 1%.
Exactly. And they're the only ones that have the right to vote, which means you can vote on the next models on the stream. I looked this morning. I wonder if it's the same model.
I was surprised.
I was surprised too. I'm not complaining. I was just surprised. Yep, it's the same one. Although it's still close. I mean,
yeah,
it's 27 votes total, and we have 57 patrons. So, you know.
Just Nicola, people must be getting booted. I totally respect anyone who gave up.
Yep.
That is super fair.
Hell, I want to give up.
We'll be here tomorrow. We'll doing the same thing. So
exactly.
They're not gonna miss too much. But we appreciate anyone who's decided to stick it out.
Mm-hmm.
Jubles, you ever notice how every Warhammer YouTuber says good old before some proper noun? It's a conspiracy to make us think Warhammer is older than it is by Games Workshop to get us to have pre-nostalgia. I mean, it's technically, 30 years old? If you count some of the earliest stuff as, like, proper 40K. Like Rogue Trader. So I think it gets to... It's got that old stuff. Although I think it's old enough to have annoying fans.
Oh, yeah. Like Star Wars.
Oh, God, Star Wars.
Dr. Drokel, Duncan actually escaped from Games Workshop HQ by disguising himself under 2 thin coats and slipping past the guards at the gates.
That's pretty great.
Guaranteed. Brett S. Only a hardcore fan sticking it out. Hell yeah.
Oops. Under 2 thin coats.
Yeah, that was very funny.
Duncan.
What do you think Duncan's doing right now?
Yeah, he's probably painting something with a hard palette.
Do you think he's ever used an airbrush?
I don't know. I would love to see Duncan Rhodes do an airbrushing anything.
And maybe we don't really watch his videos, so maybe we don't know. Maybe he is. But he's not. I guarantee he's not.
I don't know what's going on with his painting academy. He might have a lot more stuff going on there. But he doesn't have that much YouTube content. I mean, he just started not that long ago.
Yeah, he's no Eons of Battle.
No.
Maybe he'll get there at some point.
Yeah, maybe if he works really hard, one day he'll be at our level.
Exactly. He just needs to hustle a little more.
Don't call me Shirley. Duncan Rhodes whispers no sex to thin coats first. I think you might be misremembering a famous Duncan meme that goes, sex can wait, thin your paint.
Exactly.
Aquino Canales, damn, we're roasting Duncan. It makes me want donuts. Dr. Juggle, I bet Duncan using an airbrush for the first time would be like a person holding a fire hose on full strength. He can't hold back the pressure.
That'd be pretty funny.
We're being so mean. I love it.
Power surge. What happening to the stream? Wasn't loading? Well, for me, it still isn't. But it's going still, which is wild.
Duncan Rhodes.
There was a problem. YouTube says that there's a problem with live streams. And apparently uploading videos, which, gotta do.
Duncan Rhodes, take me home to the place where I belong. Nottingham. Silent on the lobotomized monkey. YouTube is boo-boo AIDS.
Exactly.
I mean, it sucks that it's our stream, but I still do appreciate that YouTube is perfect 99.9% of the time.
And I'm sure it's only our stream. I'm sure no one else is experiencing this issue.
Wouldn't that be great?
Power surge. I saw 8 viewers only. I was like, yo, Jay just have dropped the hottest take ever.
Games Workshop prices are good. Everyone would be like, yep, that's a wrap.
And Jay is also wrong.
That's not even a take.
Exactly. Dr. Jokel, everybody who is still here on the stream right now are the people who stayed stubbed to you guys during your hiatus. OG Hardcore EOB for life.
Yeah, there's some serious striping going on the bonnet of this speeder.
I wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is wild.
Nexus Foxy, hello there.
Hello.
YouTube is discriminating against 40K. Games Workshop is officially no longer the worst villain.
Oh yeah, it's Games Workshop.
Nick, this is what it's like when you just tell us what you're painting.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is exactly what you'd get with a Nick only stream.
Just a black screen.
Black screen with the Nick is also here.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna put blue on the grot.
I'm going with a little bit of a darker blue this time because I really want to try this out. Isn't that exciting?
Dr. Joggle, I bet the YouTube outages are somehow Kathleen Kennedy's fault. Maybe Ellen.
It's definitely Ellen.
Oh yeah, 100% Ellen.
I miss Ellen.
Power Surge. Disney's coming for EOB. They don't have permission to paint that model.
Nope.
Uh-oh. That's a good point.
Maybe that's what it is.
Oh my gosh, though. If they made a Ray model, I'd be painting that so fast.
And we would get a lot of comments and dislikes.
Oh yeah, it'd be the least popular stream ever.
Yeah. Well, I think it should be a YouTube video, and it should be called "Why Ray is the best character ever."
Yeah.
While you paint her up.
Yeah, honestly, Ray has a lot going for her.
It'd be perfect. ZNBQ. Ellen and Kathleen would be a great, terrible sitcom canceled after 3 episodes.
They should just bring back the Ellen Show, but have Kathleen Kennedy as Laura Dern's character.
Exactly.
I like Laura Dern. I did not like her in Star Wars, though. They should have just made her Leia. Tweepler. Any tips and trips for painting Alpha Legion? Gonna give my friend a 1,000-point detachment for his birthday. Wow. Gosh, Alpha Legion. Is that the blue one? The blue-green? They're always pretending to be other factions? Dr. Jokel, Nick misses Ellen, but Ellen has never missed anybody. Her aim is impeccable. Don't call me Shirley. Laura Dern looks like Bo Burnham. You know what? That might be exactly right, actually.
Yep.
I love Laura Dern, but that might be exactly correct.
Yep. But so does Laura Dern look like Bo Burnham, or does Bo Burnham look like Laura Dern?
Or is Laura Dern Bo Burnham's real mother?
Ooh. Tweepler, those are the ones. I think I know they got the blue/green metallic armor.
Yeah. You know what I would probably do is if you have an airbrush, or you could probably do this with a rattle can, but not quite as effectively. I'd spray like green from the bottom up. Like just do a regular zenithal, but use blue as your black, and then use green as your white. And that should give you kind of a blue shimmery thing going on.
That would be pretty good.
Next is Foxy. Guys, I have a Warhammer 40k question. Are you allowed to combine models with other models? Yeah. You can do whatever you want.
And orcs, like Necrons and orcs in one?
You can do it. Yeah. I mean, you're probably going to have to pick one when it comes to the rules. Unless you and your opponent all agree that you can run orcs with Necrons guns or something.
Which is kind of fun.
But you can do whatever you want. That show is completely dead for me now.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the.
Oh yeah, I've been frozen for a long ass time, but it still says excellent connection.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm seeing that I'm seeing the tweet that they put out, and I'm looking at it tick up in comments, like replies. Mm-hmm. So it looks like people are still having issues. Mm. I'm going to like every single one of these.
Power Surge. This whole time, the stream was just loading.
Yeah, everyone's still like, it still stocks. And YouTube is like, we recommend trying some troubleshooting steps, like restarting your device, logging out and back into your account, installing the latest browser version, disabling your extensions, and checking your internet connection. Let us know if those do the trick. And everyone's like, no. Nope. Nah.
Send out the automated response bots.
Exactly.
Toa Rivers seems to be doing fine. Not on my end.
Yeah, and not on mine either, which is odd. Here, I'm going to restart it one more time.
But you guys have been able to hear anything?
No.
Yeah.
I have it muted so I can hear you.
Yeah. I wonder, will the recording be fine?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Why would it be?
Yeah. And it's back.
Not for me.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter anymore because
it is 10 o'clock.
Stream is over.
Oh my god, this is insane. Ruh-roh.
Yeah. I'm sure tomorrow everything will be perfect. Honestly, in 40 minutes everything will be perfect probably.
Probably.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone that is here.
Yeah, end stream.
Yeah.